Shalom, and welcome to a new episode of Sar-El Academy. The Academy is the educational division of Sar-El Tours and a service to our valued clients and global travel agents. Today, you will visit the Mount of Beatitudes on the northern shore of the Sea of Galilee. Beautifully situated upon a hilltop overlooking the northern tip of the Sea of Galilee, the traditional site of the longest single teaching of the Lord recorded in the New Testament. These epic views still echo the timeless words we all know so well: "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for they shall see God." Situated on a beautiful hilltop overlooking the Sea of Galilee, you are standing at the traditional site of the Lord Jesus' longest single teaching recorded in the New Testament, starting with the famous words, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." A distinctly designed Catholic church has been built on the site overlooking the exquisite Galilean landscapes. Below the church lays a natural amphitheater that could comfortably seat thousands of listeners on the gentle slopes, and the Lord Jesus chose this God-given stage with its natural acoustics for his rich kingdom message. Matthew tells us in chapter 5 that seeing the multitudes, he went up on a mountain, opened his mouth, and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." This opening line immediately set the listeners on notice that this is going to be a very different message from the traditional rabbinical teachings they were familiar with. Jesus was telling them first that there is a heavenly kingdom, second, that kingdom is accessible, and third, that there are rules for getting there. Who are these poor in spirit? Those who recognize their spiritual poverty, those who acknowledge their need of God. Humility is the first rule in God's kingdom, and the Master is teaching us upon this very mountaintop that it is not the powerful nor the successful of this world, but the humble who cry out to God from their need who will gain that kingdom. He said, "Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth." Jesus taught us that it is not the influential or the bullies of this world, but it will be the meek who inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the poor in heart, for they will see God. Do you mean we can actually see God? Yes, according to these words, when our hearts are pure. As it was 2,000 years ago, pilgrims still travel from many nations to this hilltop today to remember afresh these timeless and world-changing words. "Blessed are the peacemakers," he said, "for they will be called sons of God." How can you say such things, wondered the critics. But Jesus went on, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." These were revolutionary words, and he spoke them with such authority and confidence that the crowds have never heard before. No wonder the people loved him, and no wonder the power players feared him. From this mountaintop, Jesus taught us about true forgiveness, about prayer and fasting, loving our enemies, the sanctity of marriage. Here, he laid out the guidelines for a blessed, happy life. And here he offered real hope for the little guy, the suffering soul, the single mother, and all those who know their need and humble their hearts before God. Visiting the Mount of Beatitudes today, you can gaze across the same epic views Jesus looked across. Pray at the beautiful Catholic Church, walk through the landscape gardens, and consider afresh these timeless words of wisdom guiding us through life. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch the full version of this video or learn more about the site, click below.